Good morning, Hiroshima! It's 7 o'clock in the morning, and today we're heading to Miyajima Island. We usually skip hotel breakfast, but this one is served on the top floor. And honestly, the view of the city alone makes it worth it. Our stay was also unexpectedly affordable. Less than $100 a night, breakfast included. The fastest way to get to Miyajima from Hiroshima is by boat. We depart from Motoyasu Bridge, right next to the A-bomb dome. The ride begins slowly along the Motoyasu River, then opens up into Hiroshima Bay, where the boat picks up speed. As the city disappears behind us, Miyajima comes into view. The trip takes about 45 minutes. Just 20 kilometers from downtown Hiroshima, Miyajima has been considered sacred for centuries. In Shinto belief, mountains, forests, and seas are home to the gods, and here the entire island is seen as a divine space. To preserve its purity, people were once forbidden to live on the island, or even to be born or die here. That is why the Torii Gate, the symbol of Miyajima, was built over the water, marking the boundary between the human world and the realm of the gods. Besides Nara Park, Miyajima is another place where deer roam freely. Considered sacred messengers of the gods, the deer here are fewer and less aggressive than in Nara, but they're still wild animals and should be treated with caution. Miyajima is one of Japan's top 3 scenic spots. Here, mountains rise from the sea, shrines float on the water, and the scenery transforms with every tide. Just before 10 in the morning at high tide, the Torii Gate appeared to rise from the sea, marking the entrance to a sacred island. Standing in the sea, the vermilion Torii Gate of Miyajima feels both powerful and serene. Often seen as a symbol of Japan, this floating torii is one of the country's most iconic and recognizable images. Across from the Torii Gate is Itsukushima Shrine, built over the sea and seemingly floating at high tide. We'll begin by heading up Mount Misen and return later to explore the shrine as the day winds down. Leaving the shoreline behind, we turn inland toward Momijidani Park. The crowds thin quickly here. Stone bridges cross quiet streams, and the path gradually begins to climb, guiding us toward the mountains above the island. This valley is especially known for its maple trees, but at any time of year, it feels cool, shaded, and peaceful. At the end of the park, we reach the ropeway station for Mount Misen. From here, the ascent begins, lifting us above the forest and toward the highest point on Miyajima. As the ropeway climbs, the forest slowly opens beneath us. Beyond the trees, the Seto Inland Sea begins to appear, calm, expansive, and dotted with countless islands. From the summit of Mount Misen, the view stretches in every direction. sea and sky blend together, and the islands seem to float on the horizon. It's a reminder of why this place has been revered for centuries, not just for its beauty, but for the quiet sense of perspective it offers. Instead of taking the ropeway back down, we choose to hike. The trail leads us through quiet forest paths, past stone steps, moss-covered rocks, and small statues tucked into the hillside. With each step downward, the sounds of wind and water replace the views from above, gently guiding us back toward the island below. It's a slower way down, but one that lets Miyajima reveal itself, one quiet moment at a time. By the time we reached the bottom, it was already 2:40 p.m., lunchtime, and there was no way we were leaving without trying Miyajima's oyster rice. Oyster rice, fried oysters, miso soup, simple, local, and deeply satisfying. By the time it passed 3 o'clock, the tide was receding. The sea pulled back, revealing the base of the Torii Gate and the foundations of Itsukushima Shrine. Itsukushima Shrine is one of Japan's most iconic and spiritually significant Shinto shrines, and the heart of Miyajima's identity. Built in the 12th century during the Heian period, the shrine is famous for being constructed entirely over water. This design allowed worshippers to approach the sacred island without stepping onto the holy ground, preserving its purity. At high tide, the shrine appears to float, while at low tide, its pillars and foundations are revealed. A constant reminder of nature's role in Shinto belief. The shrine is dedicated to the 3 Munakata goddesses, deities of the sea, storms, and safe passage. Because of this, the surrounding water is considered part of the shrine itself, and rituals have long been tied to tides, seasons, and natural rhythms. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Itsukushima Shrine represents the harmony of architecture, nature, and spirituality. More than a place to visit, it's a space meant to be experienced slowly, where reflections on the water, shifting tides, and quiet corridors invite contemplation. Before leaving the island, we take one last walk down Omotesando Shopping Street. Lined with small shops and food stalls, the street feels lively but unhurried, a gentle contrast to the quiet forests and shrines we've just left behind. The scent of grilled oysters drifts through the air, souvenirs fill the shop windows, and freshly baked Momiji manju are passed hand to hand. It's a simple walk, but a fitting farewell. One last taste of Miyajima before returning to the mainland. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Stay curious, stay inspired, and we'll see you in the next one.